I've been working on a new album for the last 18 months, and each song is a project. Kind of an excuse to do the things that I've really wanted to do but never been able to do because I've had to be stuck in the studio. I've done a community garden project, I've made some gloves, done lots of different things. A couple of my projects have taken me to China and to India. In between was a slot where I was invited to go to Bhutan by my friend Ben Henritic, who's the director of this film.
I wrote Imogen an email being like, you know, we're going to be there for 2 months making this film and I'd love for you to join and write some music. And she tweeted at some point, going to be going to China and India and may stop over in Bhutan. And I was just like, oh my gosh. Like I couldn't believe it, that there was even the potential. A couple months later, there we were in the Himalayas, you know, trekking side by side and experiencing this magical place.
Physically, it was really challenging because we really were climbing the Himalayas. It was really, really hard.
I don't think I've ever been as big as I am right now. I've got 2 pairs of gloves, 2 hats, 5 jackets, 2 pairs of trousers, 2 under pairs of trousers, 2 under pairs of jackets, a bum bag, which I've never worn before, warm woolly underpants, 3 pairs of socks, hiking boots, and a neck warmer.
Other than going to Bhutan because amazing scenery, meet people I didn't know really much about, and to discover a new culture, is also music. What music am I going to encounter? What kind of scales? What kind of voices? I went there to soak up all of this. Yaks and donkeys and all kinds of bells, actually, lots of bells everywhere. Bells in temples, bells from yonder, just lots of bells. And maybe there's going to be some bells in this music.
I'm here in London showing Imogen what we've worked on so far. So little sequences that we've built that gives her a taste of the film and a sense of the narrative. And then she's taking that and she's also taking sounds that we've sampled along the way, essentially as her instrument to make this piece of music, which is incredible.
I basically began by making a list of things which I remember Bhutan with. The sound, like the bells of the animals, the crackling of the fire at night.
Fire sound, shorten.
Almost I've been all day.
The footsteps of us walking, the archery that we saw, the water that we crossed, singing and chopping things. Now, I wasn't there when they went cycling, but I'm hoping to get some cycling samples in there too. And so I made these little pictures, and then Kelly, the fabulous Kelly, has gone through loads and loads and loads of audio from the trip and made me hundreds of samples and then mapped them across the keyboard so that I can quickly audition them by just playing them on a keyboard. So that's an example of a small clip that has been taken, lifted from the audio. That's somebody shoeing a horse. And that could be anything. And then I've got a picture here of a kind of a person in a robe, which can represent monks or nuns. I'm going to find what I can in here. And then if there's, you know, a melody which really inspires something, I'm not really going to think too much about it. I don't know if I'll get much done today because we have a barbecue this evening, and it's actually might be the first time I've sat around a bonfire since Bhutan. This is kind of no pressure, just like listening to sounds and letting it seep in, and then tomorrow see what comes out.
I really feel like a kid, like on Christmas Eve, you know, waiting to unpack these beautiful gifts, because everything's kind of all wrapped up in a bow, ready for Imogen to jump in and work her magic, and I can't wait to see what comes out of it.